Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. How you doing? 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 Are you ready? Are you ready? Today na cassava leaf. This cassava leaf here, na special cassava leaf. I will call them Mende cassava leaf. Because na me sister-in-law na teach me how to cook this cassava leaf. Yes. So today is cassava leaf and aubergine. Today is cassava leaf and aubergine, so I just want to share. Don't worry about my face. Let me share a little bit so we can come and I want to see the pots. Yes, I can see the pots very, very clear. Well done. Hi guys, hi guys. How you doing? I hope all is well. This is your girl, Jamila Kamara Food. Today we are going to cook cassava leaf. I can say cassava leaf from the south. Yes. This na Mende cassava leaf. Yes. My sister-in-law teach me how to cook this cassava leaf, but I add my own twist into it. Trust me, if you follow the way I'm going to do it, you will love it. So I call this, although I didn't title it Mende cassava leaf, but this is pure Mende cassava leaf. Because my sister-in-law, she's a Mende. Lucy, she actually teach me how to cook this. Maybe some of you might disagree to say that this is not Mende cassava leaf, but trust me, if you follow this cassava leaf there, you will never regret it. This is cassava leaf to die for. It's very soft. This I'm just sharing, guys. I'm sharing, and sharing is caring. Oh, look at this Sierra Leonean page. Yes, this is cassava leaf to die for. When you want to eat the best of the best cassava leaf, I have already made a video for the ingredients. Yes, you're gonna see that video on this channel, but at the end of the day, I think that video have to load. I'm sharing is caring. We don't know, maybe somebody's going to be here who want to learn how to cook this, because this is different way of cooking cassava leaf. Anyway, different way. I have so many different ways to cook it. Yes, I know how to cook it the Cameroonian way, the Guinean way, different way of cooking cassava leaf, but this is typical Sierra Leonean cassava leaf from the north, because even in Sierra Leone we have different tribes cook cassava leaf the Timini way. Different tribes. Yes. So I'm sharing because I have some people on my WhatsApp, my people who patronize my business. So I have them, so I'm sharing to them in case of they are not busy, so we can watch this together. It's so quick, it's going to be so quick. Somebody was asking me the other time to show to cook cassava, the Liberian way of cassava leaf. I'll find the time to cook it, because the Liberian way you don't put peanut butter. So it's the recipe is like the same recipe, but the Liberian way they don't put like peanut butter. I thank the person who is already thumbs up my video. Please thumbs up the video, you know. Thumbs up the video, guys, so we can cook cassava leaf very, very quick and tasty and very, very, when I say very, trust me. I'm starving. And then somebody was asking the other day, oh, Jamila, who eats all the food you cook? Who eats all the food I cook? What do you mean, who eats all the food I cook? Sometimes I cook for people. Sometimes I cook for people. So if you're around my area, you can ask me to cook for you, I'll cook for you. Just need to pay me, because it's not free. I want to light the oven, but I'm looking for a lighter. I'm looking for a lighter. I don't have a lighter. Oh, I found one. Because I don't smoke. And this cooker is a very old cooker. And everybody is saying to me, oh, you have to throw away this cooker. See, it's an old cooker. It's almost 10 years. But it's not broken. The only thing which is missing is the gas lights. You see, the gas light is missing. So nothing is wrong with it. So why should I throw it away? I don't waste anything. Nothing is wrong with it. So why should I throw it? So now the pot is here. We're going to start the cooking. The first thing I'm going to put is the peanut butter. This, let's say, is about 10 tablespoons. This is homemade, guys. I make this myself, but you can buy any, they have good ones out there, but don't buy the one with the sugar. Buy the original one. Don't buy the one with the sugar, because this is African food. You don't need sugar in African food. Some people cook with sugar, but we don't need sugar in African food. Actually, this, we don't need any sugar at all. Put the peanut butter. Let me wash my hands again. We call this the Mende Cassava leaf. Now, Mende Cassava leaf this, yes. My sister-in-law, where they call Lucy, now he teach me how to cook this. And then trust me, if you follow out in the cook out, if you follow this, the way why they do and so the granite, so I don't want no bump on the granates, because now homemade. If the reason why I'm doing it like this, because it's homemade, I don't want no lumps in it, so that is why. So it's not like I'm doing any special thing. I just don't want any lumps, because it's homemade. If I could have bought it like in the supermarkets in the rubber, I know that is pure. But this, because I made it myself, so I'm looking for any bumps, because I don't want no bumps. Because when you are eating this, you don't want to chew like a bump of a. So now I'm going to introduce the beef. This beef, I boiled this beef. It was 2 kilos of beef. I just bring it home and wash it very nicely, and I boil it for 1 hour in salted water. So this is the beef. This is onion. One white onion, but I use another one because I'm going to put this one last. So I just use this like that. So the remaining half of this, I just mix it together with the white one. So 1 1/4 of onion I just put there. So now, because this is Mende cassava leaf, I'm going to add aubergine. Yes. This na me minde wife na teach me how to make this. Okay? And then you see, put water because we know I'm going to add this much of water at the minute. Okay? This is my minde wife. My minde wife teach me how to cook this. Okay? My minde wife na teach me how to cook this. Although I put my own twist into it, but in Lucy, because this kobo, because they call this kobo pan creole, it can make this cassava leaf very, very soft. You can put garden eggs if you not get kobo like this. If you don't have like this aubergine, you can put garden eggs. Yeah, this is just to soften the cassava leaf. It's going to soften the cassava leaf so much that it's just going to be easy to swallow. Okay? And now this is okra. This is okra. I'm going to add this okra in this garden eggs. Alright? And now this is prawn seasoning. This is about 4 prawns, and then the skin of this one, because of I normally make some to sell, but I have sold out. So tomorrow I have to go to the seaside to go and get more prawns because I have a lot of orders. So because I'm sold out, so I just use 4 of this raw one, and the skin and the head. Make sure you wash this very, very clean with salt. The skin and the head, I add 4 of them here, and I put in the oven for 10 minutes. So it give me this. I blend it, so it give me this. So this is my prawn seasoning. So I'm just going to use. Because this is only 4 prawns. This is not only 4 prawns, but the skin, the head, everything there inside. So I put it in the oven for 10 minutes with a little bit of salt. It dry, so I blend them. So all go inside. Some of you maybe you go see and say boku, no boku, because now only 4 prawns, but now the egg. Now the egg, not ever throw away the egg. Make sure say you wash them, you pull the vein them, the egg and the skin, wash them clean. You put on a tray, you put small salt, you put on an oven. And then I put like a 4 of this. 4 of this. So it dry together. Go I pull them, now blend them. Now in this. Because of me, until now all know me say I need to eat white Maggi and I need to eat boku Maggi. So all this now Maggi. All this is seasoning. Okay? So I'm just going to add some water now because I need water. And the water is supposed to be hot. I'm just using the kettle. So, or if you want like a prawn seasoning, because normally when I make my prawn seasoning, I have a lot of herbs. I put different ingredients with my prawn seasoning. Okay? But right now it's sold out. Sold out. So tomorrow I'm going to the seaside to go and get more prawns. Because of my prawn seasoning, trust me, guys. I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but my prawn seasoning is the best. Because I make sure that when I buy the prawns, I make sure I wash my prawns with salt and vinegar and remove all the sand and leave it the water to drain, and I put all my ingredients, my season, I put in the oven because if it's plenty, I can put it in the oven maybe for 25 minutes or maybe if it's sometimes 30 minutes. When it's very dry, I remove it and I add my other roasted ingredients. I blend it, I make it to powder, so I sell it out. Okay, so now I'm going to add 3 Maggi. 3 Maggi, right? And I'm going to add my half a pint of palm oil. This is a very good palm oil. Somebody give this to me. I have maybe half a pint remaining. I have like a lady, she's from Nigeria. She gave this to me. She went to Nigeria actually. She gave this to me. That lady, she's a very, very good person to me. I love her to bits. She's married to a Sierra Leonean, but she's a very good woman. She gave this to me, this palm oil. It's almost finished, you know, because I'm cooking it for people people who are giving me money to cook for them, so I use it to cook as well for them. So I add the palm oil. So in here now, I have my homemade prawn seasoning. I have my aubergine. I have my okra, and I have my, how you call it? I have my 3 cubes of Maggi, and I have peanut butter paste inside this pot. Okay, do not forget, less is more. And this is my bonsai pepper. This is so hot, it's unbelievable. But because I haven't got any fresh one in the fridge, so I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is my food, because I eat a lot of pepper. But trust me, this is going to be so hot, it's unbelievable. So if you are using, because I sell my pepper as well, if you are using mine, just put half a teaspoon, especially if you are making stew. Because of like this now, the palm oil is going to cut the heat a bit, but it's still going to be hot because it's a lot. But the palm oil is going to cut that heat. It's not going to be too fiery like that. So because I dey eat boku pepper, because me sometimes they work eat and they cry. Okay, so now you see this as it is now. This is going to boil like this, but because of we are doing fast cooking, I'm going to add bicarbonate soda, the African one. Okay, so in Sierra Leone we call that lubi. Let me wash my hands because they look a little bit messy. Oops. I'm really sorry for the background noise, but until you know, when it's live cooking, I've already boiled my rice. I have to wash my hands, even I'm using latex. It doesn't matter because I used to be allergic to latex. Yes, but because of I'm cooking live, some people don't like when you put your hand in the cooking, play with the ingredients. You know, some people they get problem. So this is my African bicarbonate soda. It was like a powder, but I forgot the water go in it, so it become like this. But it's still active, so I'm just gonna take like half a teaspoon, like this, because this, if you don't have this African one, because you can get this in all African shops, it's a powder, but because there's water in this, so it doesn't matter. So you put like half a teaspoon, don't put more than that. So I'm gonna put this now because I want the okra and the aubergine to cook so fast. Okay, so you see I'm gonna stir it now around. You're gonna see it's gonna start foaming, but do not worry about the foam. Okay, and then next time when I have time, because of when I cook cassava leaf, I like to put peanut butter. Because when I don't ask me, say last show now for cook the Liberian cassava leaf. The Liberian cassava leaf, they put baking soda like this. I know how to cook the Liberian cassava leaf. I know how to cook the tetele, the tobo soya, the tobogi, everything. I know because of most of my friends I used to move out with in Sierra Leone, they are all Liberians. So I know how to cook their dish very, very well. Very well. This I'm not even going to blow my own trumpet. Because sometimes I used to cook it for them when we were living together. They used to say, wow. Because the typical, now some Liberians, when they cook cassava leaf, they put peanut butter. But the typical Liberian cassava leaf, they don't put peanut butter. You don't put any peanut butter, but you put this soda, baking soda, or this African bicarbonate soda. You know, because of this African bicarbonate soda come from the ash of the palm tree. They burn the palm tree, it comes from that ash. So it's very, very concentrated. So this now is going to make that okra. Oh God, my people, it's live cooking, but I'm a businesswoman, so I have to take this call. Yeah, I have to take this call. Hello? Okay, all right, darling. All right, all right. In fact, I have more 2 people for you, but I just want to know what is going to happen first on Monday. Okay? All right, darling. God bless you. Cheers. Bye. Sorry, my people. I'm a businesswoman, so I have to take some calls. This is the this is the thing. This is the thing. You know? This is the typical Mende cassava leaf. You don't flood it with water, because when the cassava leaf boil for long, it's not nice. It's not nice. It will taste like medicine. So you put the lubi. This lubia I put on for the okra and the aubergine. You see, just now I put the lubi. See, the aubergine and the okra don't cook. So this now like for cook the food very, very fast. Even when you boil meats, when you normally the meats turn a fire, just put like 1 teaspoon. When you are boiling your meat, put like 1 teaspoon. Even if it's very, very hard meat, you put 1 teaspoon bicarbonate soda, either the African one. If you don't have it, you buy the baking soda. So your meat will cook very, very quick and tender. You see, just now I just put the okra is cooked, the aubergine is cooked. Yes. So we leave this to boil until the foam of the bicarbonate soda. So now I'm going to add my homemade mackerel. I bought this mackerel for people who are following me on Facebook. I showed them the last time. I just dry it myself. I wash it clean and then put some salt on it, and then put some salt and some seasoning, and I put it in the oven. So as you can see, I smoke my own fish because I like it when it's a bit dry. I don't like it when it's a bit soft. So I'm going to add it now in this sauce. We'll put that inside the plazas with this stem. The reason why I'm in and out of, I'm speaking broken English and Creole, because one of my brother, when I was in Facebook, he told me, there were 2 of them, one of them was very rude. The other one tell me, oh, you have to speak Creole because of most of your followers and da, da, da. So that is why, because of most of my messages on Facebook in Creole, I speak Creole. Yeah. So I add that like this. So now I'm going to taste for salt. Right? Whoa, my people! Why? I don't don't need salt yet, but hey, the pepper. Ooh, child, I've overdone this. This is it's not a joke. Sorry, my people, I just want to do a little bit of tidy up. Okay? So, the reason why I need to put boku magi pa me cooking, because I don't put prawn seasoning. Okay? And the meats get salt. The fish gets salt again magi. Okay? You see? Let me show you how the garden next day. You see? Well cooked. The okra, you cannot even see the okra again. So this is just going to soften the cassava leaf. But ooh, trust me, my people, this is very hot. But I like it like that. Sometimes when I'm eating, I cry. But I like it. So I'm going to add, because normally when you cook, think about the ingredients the way you put. The maggi gets salt. The fish I smoke with salt. I boil the meat with salt. And then this inkanda, I wash and clean. I pull the vein, the egg, the kanda, and then 4 of this. I put a little bit of salt. I put it in the oven. It dry, wait dry. I make it to powder. Then in a maggi. Now one roll maggi. So now I make the 3 cubes what I put now, because of let just give me that flavor, let enhance the prawn seasoning what I don't put. So now they can put fresh prawns like this back na maggi. Instead they can release their own sweetness and this sauce. Na maggi. Now I make you get for be careful when you cook. The ingredients then. Some people then when they put everything, so they go put salt. You know they put salt yet. Not put salt until you don't put everything before you taste, because not forget for say most of the ingredients the way you don't add, then get salt. The fish out there, maybe the one we smoke them, and then the meat get salt and all that. Because normally if I'm cooking another dish, I don't put the prawns early, or maybe I put the prawns maybe few minutes. As soon as the prawns absorb into the sauce, I remove the prawns, and then when the food nearly finished, I reintroduce it. But because of what I'm doing now, I'm cooking cassava leaf. I don't mind if the prawns are tough. I don't mind at all. Now because of if in other food that they cook, I've been put the prawns where you don't begin waiting and call a pull them, and when the food almost done, I reintroduce them. But because the way they cook this, it no matter if these prawns get for me very, very hard, it no matter at all. Because of the cassava leaf. So now we're going to introduce the cassava leaf. I'm just going to show you the packet of this cassava leaf. It's only 1 packet. And this cassava leaf actually is a Cameroonian one. Believe it or not. This is not from Sierra Leone. Because the person I sent to go and buy it for me, I'll show you. You see, this is one of it, this 1 packet. The person I sent to go and buy it, she bought the Cameroonian one, but it tastes the same. Because cassava leaf is cassava leaf, it doesn't matter. The only problem is some cassava leaves, they're very sour, because maybe when they do the blending, they do not take it straight away to the freezer. They leave it outside. And then when it becomes sour, it doesn't matter how you cook it, it will still be sour. It's not good. So this cassava leaf is going to be the softest. It's very soft because of the aubergine. The okra is going to make this so soft. Okay? But it's not going to be slimy because of I put aubergine and okra. It's not going to be slimy at all. Because of the, if I want the okra to be slimy in this food, I'll put a last. If I want to let the okra sleep, I will put a last. But it's not going to be sleep. It get for make this plastic just be very soft. The aubergine and the okra, it will just make this layer so soft, it's unbelievable. Yes. This Nami Mendewef, what they call Lucy. Now teach me how to cook this. Although the time we cook, I not put not put prawns or prawn seasoning. I put Maggi and white Maggi. The tell way show me how to cook. But because me need to eat white Maggi. So now the purple onion, this is for the wonderful smell. Trust me, just try this method when you are cooking this purple onion. Just make sure you slice it very, very small. So now, one more ingredient. To go in. Let me just rinse it because I need to be rinsed. I feel so bad. Normally, I like butter beans, but I didn't know. When I see the cup, I was thinking that it was butter beans. I didn't know that I bought kidney beans, but it doesn't matter. Because butter beans could have been the best for this dish, but kidney beans also can represent it. Because when I went to buy it, I was thinking that it was butter beans. Because you see, well, this one, oops, Jesus Christ, oh, yeah. Brace, please, can you come here, please? I'm not sorry, my people. Can you fix this for me? It's fall off. So this, you make and sew, you mix some, oh, this smells so good. It smells like that country cassava leaf, real country cassava leaf. Because normally I'm supposed to cover, but I don't need any more liquid inside this pot. The liquid in that pot is supposed to cook this cassava leaf. Knife for cooker. You know where you go to somebody else, you go smell the cassava leaf. Ooh, it smells so nice. And that smell there they get here right now. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, darling. So now I have put everything in this pot. So now I'm going to taste. So now I'm going to know if I need salt. So always that's how you cook. When you put everything, because that is why sometimes you see you over salt your food. I need to do a little bit of tidy up here. My OCD is kicking in. Yes, because even me when people are cooking, I watch where they're cooking. If the stove is dirty, it doesn't matter if they're cooking lobster. It doesn't matter if they are cooking lobster. It's not going to bother me. Hence, the way they are cooking it is dirty. I'm going to think it's going to put me off the dish, the entire dish. Yeah. Because normally, when I'm cooking, I'm washing. Yes, but I find out that some of the videos, the noise when I'm washing, it disturbs a lot. So That is why, because I have nothing to do after this, so I can able to wash them. See, it's just going to be so soft, so delicious. The prawn seasoning, the ingredients you put inside, you have to stir this very careful, because we don't want those kidney beans to mash up at all. You don't want it. That is why sometimes I prefer the butter beans. The butter beans, they are bigger than the kidney beans. Okay, so now I'm just going to leave this now to do its own thing. So now let me taste, let me see if I need any salt. Oh, yes, this is what we call real cassava leaf, Mende cassava leaf to be precise. This is what we call Jackie Tomboy. That's how the Mende call it in my country. I need to buy salt. I just have my twisting salt, my table salt. So that is why I'm twisting. I don't want to twist it in the pot, because if I twist it in the pot, it's going to be too much. So now I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, because now I've tasted, I know that I need salt. So that's how you cook. But don't put ingredients, you start putting salt. No. You go make let the salt pass mark when you cooking. So this now, very soft. When you go to Mende Line, you go to the Eastern Province as a visitor, you'll be sitting in the veranda in those farmhouse. You'll be just excuse me, let me talk. Sorry. You sit in those farmhouse. The smell is just, ooh, the aroma is just killing your nose. This is it. And so the aroma will kill your nose. Hot one. Okay? Yes, I call it myself Mende cassava leaf. My Mende wife teach me how to cook. And I put my own twist into it. So now I can taste now for the... Hey! Oi! Nengoy, dake nengoy, dake nengoy, dake nengoy, dake nengoy, dake. Please do not forget. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video, guys. You gotta thumbs up the video. See, my people, let me show you something. I'm so dumb. I use the opener to open this can. Look. I use the opener to open this can. Look, they make life easier for me, but you know when you are dumb. Yes. And the cassava leaf, this you go recreate them. You go enjoy them. You put on you brown rice. When you eat your brown rice, I swear to God, the smell, that onion, that purple onion, what bread on top last, it just make any side where you did now, you go smell like for say, when you go upline, you go visit. They say they cook for the stranger, cassava leaf, them go na farm, them go cut okra, cut the garden eggs. Then can make them for you quick. And then so you go to smell and so now so you believe go to cry. Say, hey, then they can cook for the stranger. Now in this Dake July Nengoy Jackie, this not Jackie Tomboy. I need a little bit of salt. But because of I have already put 3 Maggi cubes in here, but I need a little bit of salt. But I'm not going to put salt. I'm going to put 1 more Maggi. Because I use the small ones. I don't use big ones, those big ones. I don't use any other Maggi. Unless if I make it for myself, like, because I normally make Maggi with my beef bones. Because this is beef bones and beef marrow. They make with this with salt. That is why it's the only Maggi I use. I don't use any other seasoning cube. Any other seasoning. It doesn't matter. Because some of them, they use MSG. They just change the color. You know, they change the color. They give a different name, flimsy names or whatever. I use this. And some of them, because some people buy like that prawns Maggi. Some of them are not prawns. They just put the label. They use MSG to make it. They just put the label because prawns is very expensive. If you think about the price they sell the prawn seasoning cube. Prawns are very expensive. If they sell that seasoning those cubes like that, you know that the prawn is got like MSG. Because prawns are expensive. When you go buy that prawn seasoning, you get MSG. MSG means white Maggi. Because of the prawns are expensive. Nobody now go sell them to you cheap like that. But because they put their own concoction, this and that, so the only Maggi what they use na my own cooking. Ever and ever, na this Maggi, Star Maggi, na the original Maggi, because then they na beef and na beef bones, the marrow, the beef in bone, and salt, and then black pepper, white pepper, boku salt, then cook the beefy bone so that it reduce into 0. Now they make with this Star Maggi. Now I know what they use. You know? Some cooking and they use them. Like tomorrow the cooking what they do, and they use them. Yeah. Because this one they cook, so they give me next door neighbor small because they like me cooking. Then they eat pepper past me now. From what kind of this village. I don't teach them how to eat African food. I like cassava leaf. Cassava leaf is my favorite actually. By all me cooking what I can get. Cassava leaf is my favorite. You say cassava leaf, they sweeter. You know say cassava leaf, anybody will not like cassava leaf. Either if you don't sick the men out with cassava leaf, or maybe that person they get problem. Because cassava leaf, everybody like me. Sometimes they want to get cassava leaf because also they in a village. One day they get cassava leaf. And they give them. Pastor go to London because a village are they. Because this now somebody buy them for me. I make them buy the Cameroonian one. But not the same. So let me take my other phone now. Last thing for the gram. If I can find that phone. Where it is. Yes. Please guys, thumbs up the video. Because when you thumbs up the video, you show your support. You show your girl your support. Please thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video, guys. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. Yes. Cooking is my passion. I appreciate even if only one person watch my cooking. I appreciate you. Just thumbs up. Don't worry. One day we're gonna get there. One day we're gonna get there. Even if only 1 or 2 of us watching. One day we're gonna get there. One day we're gonna get there. I'm going to persevere until I get where I want to get with my cooking, because I know I have a talent. But I also know that I cannot just get up and walk. Even a child, when the child is born, he cannot just get up and walk. That child has to crawl. That child has to crawl before that child walk. So at the end of the day, so I'm going to persevere. I'm going to persevere, because I like food, I like cooking. So I'm just putting what I like to do on camera. So I appreciate it, even if only one of you, just give me thumbs up, darling. If only 1 or 2 of you, you see, now this is done. So I'm just going to film for the gram. Hi guys, how you doing? This is your girl Jamila Kamara Food. Today I've just cooked cassava leaf, the Mendewe, the southeasterners, because I have a daughter-in-law, not daughter-in-law, my sister-in-law, because it's my brother's wife. She teach me how to cook this, and she's from the southeast. Yes, I just recreated today. I named this cassava leaf the Mende cassava leaf. Okay, the southeast cassava leaf, very soft. There's aubergine and okra inside. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jamila Kamara Food. That's where I create this magic. My TikTok is Jamila K1. My Instagram is Jamila K1. My YouTube is Jamila Kamara Food. And when you are there, please do not forget to press the notification bell. Whenever I come up with a new content, you're going to be the first one to be notified. Jamila Kamara Food. Okay? So please, 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 please support your girl. Thumbs up the video if you come across the video. Okay? Now let me stay and take a picture. Jackie Tambaye Jola Bekte. Jackie Tambaye Jola Bekte. Even somebody was saying I should cook the fuller cassava leaf. I don't want to waste food. I know how to cook the fuller cassava leaf very well, but the fuller cassava leaf, it cooked for too long. They put a lot of water. They cook it for too long. It boil for a long time. I mean, I don't like cassava leaf boil for long. I just share now. This is done, guys. I'm just going to put some now in my rice, and so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm just sharing on my Instagram page now. Yes, maybe somebody wake up this morning, they don't know what to cook, so they can just go on my Instagram and see. Oh yes, another Nigerian forum has picked up my food. Thank you very much. Bless you. Yes, they just approve it because of when I'm cooking, I send the link. So I send it to a Nigerian fan page, so they just approve it. Thank you very much, oh, my sister. Long time ago, even this one, the Nigerians, they just feed this with the goats, but now they eat it. Sierra Leoneans. Now even the Chinese are making cassava leaf for us. Chinese, they don't know that this is a delicacy. Yes. This is our staple leaves. This is our staple leaf in Sierra Leone. Staple, when I say staple, this is it. Yes. Jackie Tomboy. Jackie Tomboy. Let me just go and put some in my rice. Put some in my rice. Let me share on TikTok. Now on TikTok, let me just share. Yes. I just persevere. I persevere, people. I persevere, my people. I just send my products in all the platforms. So just support your girl, you know. Support me. You know, I appreciate even if one or two of you come and watch my life. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much that you don't believe it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, because for you to take your time and come and watch what I'm doing, I appreciate you, you know, because this is what I love to do. I always tell my people, when you want to come on social media, bring what you like to do. Because sometimes some people give up. I was talking to a lady, she liked cooking. But she said, oh, when I'm live on YouTube, nobody's watching. Nobody's watching, don't worry about it. Because if you say nobody's watching, when you are doing what you like to do, even if one or two people watch you, you have to appreciate. Because this is what you like to do. Don't go on social media because of you seeing somebody doing something. Because I know some people who are on social media, they do cooking. They have like almost 20,000, 40,000 view or following. But when you check their records, when they started, you're gonna be saying, okay, these people, they started a long time. Because sometimes we just see the glory. Because sometimes we just see normal people, we just see people and normal, then get 40,000, 10,000 sharing, caring or whatever. But you don't know where they start. So anybody will watch me cooking, I tell you thank you. Even if you know one or two of una watch me. Because cook na tiwa like. While they cook, I feel like if I say I take drugs. Like people the way they take drugs. Drugs, they make them happy. You know, cooking na me drugs. Cooking, because cooking relaxes me. Cooking is my alcohol. Anything people take to make them feel good, that's what cooking does for me. Cooking is my passion. I love cooking. I love cooking. I actually, when I'm cooking and people, I see people appreciate me. You know, the other day, a young girl, 13 years old girl, sent me a picture. Maybe wait, I can able to, for you people to know that I'm not lying. I'm going to show you the picture. A 13 years old girl. Just imagine, 13 years old girl. She sent me a picture. She recreates a dish I make. I'm gonna look for the picture. I'm gonna show you, because I don't want anybody to think I'm lying. 13 years old. Look, this is it. She watched my channel. 13 years old. She tell the mother, I want to recreate what Auntie Jamila cook. So now, that little girl, if she can able to learn from me, she can able to learn from me. She sent me this picture. If she can able to learn from me, I know in the future is looking good for her. I know her kids in the future, they're not going to be starving. I know saying Pekin and not get for be starving in the future, because it will learn. Now in this, in mama call me. He talked to me. Look at the picture this way sent. Look in mama number. And the picture this way sent to me. He recreate them from A to Z. From A to Z. He called me. He tell me, I was so pleased. That is why I keep on talking about it. That is why I'm here. So now I'm just going to... Ooh. Please, if you are here, your mouth is watering, just sorry for your girl. And this is what we call real Jackie Tomboy Jola. 'Jola 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 'Jola
This is it. Yes, because this kind of sauce, we want basmati rice. Okay? So thank you very much, and God bless you all. If you, for those who believe in God, God bless you. For those who doesn't believe in God, I thank you for coming. And God bless you. And goodbye.